Welcome, folks, to our Street Fighters tournament series. I'm Joe Monday, and with me tonight on mic is User. User, how you doing?
Pretty good, Joe.
All right, well, we're gonna do a quick. Oh, God, man, that coffee is hot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a quick rundown of how to join and sign up to this tournament if this is your first time joining us, and just for the people who might not want to be aware, just something you can look at while you're waiting. But anyway. What you're looking at right now is the front page of our Street Fighter. It's on Reddit. And what you want to do every Monday, every time we have these tournaments on Monday, we post it before, but it is always stickied to the front page, right at the top there, so you can see. Boom, so let's click on that. So then in here, here's a bunch of links. This just gives you the basic rundown of all the information of what and when. Right now we're doing USF4 tournaments, but I would say once USF5 gets released, we'd probably let's switch to the more popular game, but we'll see whenever that happens. But anyway, tonight's time is East Coast time. Next week we're flipping back to West Coast time, but the links that you really want to look at in order to join the tournament are the one that says click here, and this one, let's click on it. Bop. And this basically has all the rules that we have all set up in it. If beforehand you want to read through all this and sign up just this way, just going by the steps, like we have them all laid out here, that's fine. But if you just want to listen and watch and then sign up that way, that's fine too. So if it's your first time, if you have a Steam account, we're on PC, and you don't have a challenge account, we ask that your challenge account and your Steam account at least be similar, or at least kind of indistinguishable from one another during the time of the tournament. This helps out later whenever you're trying to find your opponent in the bracket, but we're getting there.
And in case you don't know, you can actually change what your challenge account appears as in the bracket. So if you have an account that you sign up for, but as your Steam name is different currently, you can go and change how it appears in the tournament to make it easier to find you.
Yeah, that's done through the user settings, I believe, in challenge. We might want to throw a tutorial for that, but anyway, that's for a later date. But let's click on this bracket link. So what you want to do, because I haven't registered for the tournament, it still says up here, go to registration. So if I want to register for this tournament, I'm not going to, but if you want to, go ahead and click that button. And then it'll ask you, it'll basically put you in the bracket under whatever your challenge account is, and you'd show up here. Now if you look down here, this whole bracket, when we start the tournament, is going to be all flipped around. So as it is right now, like you may see, like High Speed Chaos is up against No SF, but at the start of the tournament, that's all going to be flipped around because we have tournament seating. This is because user Reich, he threw together this whole Google spreadsheet which shows everyone's past performances and kind of rank them based on that. And then it kind of gives us the ability to like run seasons of this. So, I mean, more announcements on that maybe later, not tonight, but kind of stay tuned for that. But anyway, here's the bracket. Things you want to notice about this bracket are these little letters. These indicate which match you are. So each round we stream a match, which is on the stream schedule, and it will all be listed there. So we may say we're streaming match B. So you might see like, oh, I'm in match B. So let's go to the stream schedule. That's the second link. Okay, now here is all the stream schedule. It's not filled out yet because the bracket isn't closed, but you'll see here, like round 1, it'll be listed like B, and then you see your name there, and you go, oh, I need to play. Or at least I need to join on Joe, or whoever is streaming. Tonight, I'm streaming, so you join on Joe. I'm at the top of the bracket. I get that fancy King's Crown next to my name, so if you're in the Steam chat, my name is listed near the very top, or it's actually the top right now because Johnny's not with us tonight. And you would pull down that drop-down menu and say join game. And if things aren't going quickly, we may send out invites, but we prefer people to stay up on that and join on. Just makes the stream go faster, so there's not as much dead air. It's just easier on us, so we would greatly appreciate that. But anyway, other things you want to notice here, this is that link to the seating I was talking about. Let's just... Oop, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go to it. So as you can see, number 1 with Bullet, Kita, that Seth player. He's been participating a lot and getting a lot of points, getting a lot of firsts and seconds, so he's got a lot of points there.
He really dominated the other tournaments. Like, he was pretty hard to beat for a long period of time.
Yeah, scary. He's scary, scary man. But yeah, and that's how this whole thing is seated, and we work that all out in the downtime in between the closing of check-in time and the time the stream starts. So we'll screw around with the bracket to make the seating good. So that's what we're doing. We're not just sitting on our thumbs waiting. We're trying to make things right so it's a good experience for everybody. Alright, so let's go back here. Some other things. That's a link back to the rules. This is your link to watch the stream, which if you're watching the stream right now, you wouldn't need that link because you're watching the stream. But this might be archived anyway, so for those who don't know and don't know to watch the stream, there's the link right there. Well, as many other places, but if you're part of the tournament, this is the page that you want to go to because it has all your information on it. Here's a link to our Steam group, the Reddit Fighting Steam group, and through there you can join the Steam chat. You got to be in the Steam chat during the tournament because that's when all the round announcements are made, and that's when all the stream announcements are made. Like if you're on stream, the tournament organizer will let you know. And shout outs to Dionysus tonight for being tournament organizer. Oh, I know as Thor. What is
Thorplay?
Yeah, Thorplay.
Yeah.
He's a mod on the site, and he's TO tonight. So if you see his name, Dionysus, you want to listen to the things that he has to say about what's going on. He's going to let you know if you're not checked in. He's going to kind of generally keep things moving, and he's a big help to us on stream during this whole time. So big shout outs to him before we go ahead and do that. But anyway, that kind of breaks down what you got to know. We're in the check-in time right here. We're coming here shortly to a close. So if you haven't checked in, go to that bracket link, and this button that says go to registration will say check in. So you want to hit check in. Most people have checked in, so that's a good sign. Actually pretty even. We may have a pretty even bracket tonight. Never happens. That's great. That's great news. I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for this stream. So User and I will stay in the Twitch. We gotta keep an eye on that Twitch chat. So if you guys have any questions, if you're in the Steam chat or the Twitch chat, just let us know, and we will answer your questions as they come. So thanks for coming out, and we'll be around. I'm gonna go silent, but we're waiting on you guys.
Yeah, and one last thing. If you're in the tournament, you have any questions regarding like tournament games or the result games or connection issues, take all of that to Dynas. He'll be the person there who helps you with all of that.
Alright folks, hello and welcome. You're watching the Street Fighter Tournament Series. I'm Joe Monday, and with me on mic tonight is User.
Hello.
Alright, you're still there. I was wondering,
Yes.
I was worried. I was like, you could have, who knows what could have happened. Alright, but we got both our players here in the lobby. User, if you want to go ahead
Ready up.
ready up. We're going to get them going. Before they do, let's take a look at the bracket, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. As always, links can always be found on the R Street Fighter front page. But let me take a look at the bracket. Boom, here it is. It's a 32-man bracket, so like it's or 36.
Good even number.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, it's a number that makes it so that all these names line up. Doesn't happen every week. It's one of those you've got like order problems, like I might have, you know. Makes it all nice and lined up. It's real pretty. All right. Well, it looks like they're just about ready to play. Yeah, go ahead.
Luxac doesn't seem to be here.
No, he's here.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
He's here. He's just wondering if he wanted to play or not. But anyway, just to give you a rundown, we do this every Monday. This week is East Coast. Next week's going to be West Coast. Sometimes things change. You never know if there's like a holiday or, you know, like E3 is going on right now. Which,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
a lot of people are out doing that. It's I don't know, that seems like a pretty big event. I don't know.
Maybe.
Video games, yo.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. But anyway. Alright, round
Well,
one.
Both these players are returning players, but I don't remember them playing. I didn't know Boss was. Oh yeah, Boss is a Bison player.
Yeah. You've seen this.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much of Luxac's Rose though, so we shall see.
Yeah. I think this is actually pretty even. Both characters have ways to control space.
You play both characters, don't you?
Yeah. I think Bison, if Bison's good with the low short into like kick scissors punish, then it really opens up the matchup for him. Because he has like right there, he should have just been low short. He was greedy with the medium kick.
I feel like once he has the life lead, he gives Rose problems, but Rose has a life lead now, so.
Ooh, risky EX scissor kicks to look out for him.
Ooh, no punish.
But, yeah. Ooh, good throw.
Tick throws, okay. Unnecessary
Ooh,
tick throws, we got.
Ooh, another good throw. Ooh,
Oh, the
3 in a row.
disrespect.
Another one? Oh, wow.
Nah,
He's
looking
like,
to catch the stand tag.
Yeah. He's like, I knew you were gonna attack, man. I got that read on you.
At that point, I don't blame him. I don't
Yeah.
blame him.
Ooh, got caught. Ooh, good backdash. Get thrown.
Bro, good chase.
Power throw. Ooh, wow. Goes to the
Nice.
sweep after. Yeah. Ooh, another throw. These players just.
Okay. Tries to escape. He had the meter.
Yeah.
Oh, no punish.
Ooh, wow. Yeah.
It's the second
Ooh,
time
good jump in.
she's whiffed that right in front of me.
Full damage. Ooh, he spiral. I think he expected that. He just missed time to throw. Is it goes to cross up? No, stays inside. Inside.
Gained a little screen space back, but
Yeah, he's being patient. I really like what he's doing right now.
I mean,
Ooh,
yeah,
it's
like
like-
that.
Ooh. Luxac is using that meaty stay medium kick. That's a favorite of every Rose.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's like
It's
what you
really
do
good.
against grapplers,
Mhm.
because she's unthrowable in those animations. So it catches a lot of people stand teching or
Yep.
crouch teching. You know,
Yeah, it
hit
blows
buttons.
up both. I feel like Luxac would be doing the fireball game more when Bison does that either. But we haven't seen many fireballs.
Yeah, maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it didn't feel like the spacing is right, but I mean, you're right. Bison without meter, you can get away with some fireballs.
Ooh,
You don't need to be so,
ooh, good throw.
don't gotta be stingy on them fireballs.
The X scissors to get out
It's
of
gonna be
there.
a weird setup anyway.
Yeah.
Jump forward.
He's been looking at spiral, and Boss hasn't been seeing that. Ooh, good jump on it. First that.
Nope.
Yeah, no punish.
Good try.
Yeah. I don't think that was safe. I think it just timed it. Rose can just get free chip here. This is where she has momentum.
I was like,
Good
when's the
time.
throw coming?
Yeah.
There it was.
Don't know it was coming. I think Rucksack just has to either anti-air him or do that. Exactly. Good buffer.
I was gonna say it just needs to be patient, but
Yeah, exactly.
someone ain't patient. Someone wanted to win right away. That's fine. That's fine. Bounced went pretty far last week.
Yeah.
Just pointing out, let's see if you can adjust or adapt. I don't know if you ran into any good Rose players last week.
It's funny. Once Luffy won Evo, people were saying Rose is top 10, and bandwagoners were jumping on her, and people realized it was really the fact that Luffy just went through up on misses. It wasn't like Rose's any of her raw strengths. Like, I feel like someone like Faye could equally has done what Luffy did with Rose, because Luffy's normals are just so good that like he just uses them in combination with some of Rose's other tools to be so deadly.
Yeah, I mean, people might have forgotten, but like Fudo won Evo. Was it a year before that or 2 years before that?
2012. I think no. Infiltration won 2011. I think Fudo won 2011. Yeah, he won 2011.
Like Fudo won.
Yeah.
That's I mean, he plays Faye. Those who are listening don't know, and that's. I mean, no one after that was picking up Faye, even though we all know he's a strong character.
Yeah, and then those were the days where his records were much more safe on block as well.
It had much more range, crazy range on light punch.
Yeah.
Oh, good slide. It doesn't convert.
Yeah, that's what he has to be maximizing punches. Rose can space it, but most Rose players don't like how to space it down on 3-frame normals.
Okay, uses it for corner pressure.
Yeah. Just resets the situation, basically. Wants to keep Boston for as long as possible.
It's kind of a weird time for her in terms of health, because she's not going to have enough health to get it again. I don't know. It's always one of the meter management throws you got to think.
No punishment, yeah. Ooh, good slide.
Chase down a backdash.
Yeah. Rose players love their backdash.
Yeah, option select everyone except Geef can't do it. You can't.
Did he used to be able to?
He can still do EX. Safely, I should say.
That spiral wasn't safe right there. That was something Bison could have been more shorter into. Nice throw.
Good dash grab. Ooh, okay, empty jump. Unexpected, but we were there to protect.
Both these players being extremely patient right now.
That's what you gotta do. So a lot of people kind of wonder, especially newer players, like why were they teching after my empty jump? I don't understand why. It's kind of just like it's kind of the play.
Ooh, I think he might have gotten hit out.
No.
Yeah, he is. Ooh,
there's some startup on that now.
Yeah.
Didn't used to be that way.
Wow.
Good trade. Oh.
Yeah, that was really good. Confirm off the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny story. That Ultra she's had has been consistently nerfed over and over again in each iteration.
Yeah, and it wasn't like anyone was really exploiting it too much. They were just like, over time, like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have done this. But anyway, yeah, Baus takes it. Send it to the last round. By the way, something we haven't mentioned on stream is that these matches are all best 2 of 3 up until winners, losers, and grand finals. So all these matches are best 2 of 3.
Yep.
We're going to go all the way up to top 8. Losers bracket can continue on the tournament. If you have your match at the ready, you go ahead and play your match. And then we're going to stream all of top 8.
But yeah, I'm actually a fairly new... I wasn't around in the days of Vanilla Super, so the days where Rose could just wake up without fear wasn't part of my Street Fighter experience, but I've heard enough horror stories.
Hey man, this game has been weird over many days.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like, I remember when EX Greenhand knocked down and Sagat Geef was 10-0. It's like...
What made it that way?
He had no options against Sagat. I mean, once you got him down on the ground, like, you could still do, like, cross-up knees, and that was fine. Like, but damn, like, if Sagat let you in, come on. If you jump, you get to hit with that uppercut, so much damage. We'll get back to that.
He's been going for those,
Ooh, interesting juggle, but weird chip setup afterwards.
Yeah, that was really good, actually.
That's not the first time I've seen him do EX head stomp chip on his opponent's wake up. I don't think that's a very strong offensive move.
No, it's mostly used for kind of a throw out there reversal.
Or just for chip at the end of the match.
He's been going for those really stiff heavy punches a lot, and Deluxe Axe Trey, he's been blocking every single one of them, so good blocking to wake up. It takes a surprising amount of patience to block and wake up as much as like some characters have to. Because I know, you get a wake up, you're like, oh, he's coming at me, I want to press buttons. And like, that's an easy way to get blown up.
Yeah. Everyone wants to do something on wake up. You want to press the buttons, you want to play the game. Sometimes you just gotta block.
Ooh, nice confirm.
Yeah.
Notice he switched his ultras, he's using ultra double now. There must be something about the matchup that he likes ultra 1 for.
That's what he wanted.
Ooh!
He wanted the ability to wake up with an invincible ultra, I suppose. Hey, pay it off. I'm not gonna. If it works, it wasn't scrubby. If it works, let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. It's just an option. Ooh, wow! Goes down to the last round.
It's been a pretty good opening match. Sometimes you don't know what happens with the opening match. Sometimes it's a blowout. Sometimes not. You get a lot of different people enter these tournaments. It's people of all varying degrees of skill. From old salty veterans to people who just picked up the game. And we encourage everyone to join.
Exactly.
We do not discourage. We do not discriminate.
It's always good to experience fighting in something that like.
Ooh, that was punishable. Completely. Ooh,
no punish. No punish again. Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Heads up situations. Looking at using that good throw range. Just kick that. People have gotten more wise to that. So good stuff, Bouse. Glad you're moving on, so I can say your name later on in the tournament. I love that. Punctuation.
Bouse.
I know, just the enunciation alone. Just fantastic.
So up next is going to be. Let's see.
Great stuff. Okay, so we're kind of running this with Denise in the Steam chat. He's letting people know, and he's letting people all play their games that haven't been found on the stream schedule, which was talked about earlier, and talked about in the tournament walkthrough. We have tournament walkthrough video on the site. It's always linked at the bottom. Or actually, no, it's not the bottom. It's like it's near where you would click to enter. It's right below there. So if you're brand new and want to sign up and want to find out how, you can just watch that video. It's all saved on our StreetFighter YouTube channel. And that's good stuff there.
Along with replays of all of our past tournaments that we've been holding. So you can see a lot of the StreetFighter matches there.
That's very true. If you say to yourself, man, that Kita, he's been winning a lot, watch all of his matchups.
Yeah.
Learn his tendencies.
Got that one. Yeah, that's.
Which means play to Capra because he got blown up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, granted, he got blown up by a very, very solid Capra. But yeah, that matchup is just any character that can do that much damage is just volatile or Seth because a few good reads and you're done.
That's something I always like to say about the Seth matchup is that he's gonna have to guess at some point. I mean, he has option selects. He can get you if like some matchups are real bad for some characters like
Eve.
Like Eve for example. Just doesn't have a lot of options. Like Poison. I think Poison doesn't do very good against Seth.
Yeah,
Rose doesn't do very good against Seth. No.
Nope. I believe, didn't you get a HP buff in the previous patch? He went from 750 to 800, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and like, when you look at that in terms of raw stats, you're like, oh, it's just 50 health. It's not that big of a deal. But there's a lot of games where you win by just a little bit of health. And with Seth, now that Seth has that, like, those are matches where he would have lost, but now he won.
Right. Okay, well, let's take a look at the bracket. I believe the next on stream is, oh man, well, isn't that something? I thought, of course, because we went to last match, last round, the next players would be available, but no. I believe in the stream schedule is is match V, which is Legendary Soldier. Won his match against the winner of the Edge Show and Magical Mako. Interesting.
Looking at W, W is going to be Boss versus Sephiroth, so that's going to be interesting because both of those players are extremely solid. Whoever loses is tear through the losers bracket. I think.
That may be. Both of those players have shown strong showings in the past. Shoutouts to Sephiroth. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so Edge Show, join on Joe. They may or may not be listening. We encourage that, but we understand if your internets can't handle it.
Yeah.
Internet's is bad sometimes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And we do ask that players, if you may think that your internet's a little slow, just do the speed test. Have that on. Have that like image ready to share. Have like a print screen ready to go to let us know that your download speed is, say, tournament viable.
Mm-hmm. And just don't be running the stream when you're playing your match. It takes a lot of bandwidth.
Yeah. Unless you've got godlike internet.
I did actually in the fall.
You keep saying that, but then
but it wasn't that good.
It was college internet.
Yeah,
got everybody else on that.
It depends. Depending on the time. It's better than my home internet. I live in a pretty secluded area, so our internet's not that great.
Fair enough. Anyway, while we're waiting for them to join on me, I'm gonna throw it up to well, not commercial, but I do want to give a shout outs to all the guys who ran the tournament coverage this past weekend. Really great stuff. I'm going to throw it up on stream now. So, by the way, before I go back, spoiler alert. We're going to do some spoilers for the last tournament. So if you haven't caught up on all your video on demand stuff, you will see the winners because it's like live reporting. So here we go. But yeah, you can see like all the guys that were doing reporting for DreamHack and the East Coast Throwdown. Like, this actually came in handy to me. I was at a party like all of Saturday, basically took all day, and every once in a while I would check in with this or check on. It's all tied to the Reddit SF account, which is right down there. You can see it in the corner at the link. Follow them on Twitter if you want to. If you're not around during the weekend to watch a stream, you just want to follow along and see who's doing what. And then sometimes they'll link like cool videos, something hype happened, and that's cool stuff. That actually became really useful to me this weekend. I was at so. All right, I'm gonna walk you through what kind of party I was at this weekend. It was a family party. I'm gonna reel it back because I think this deserves a little explanation. So my brother and his wife are pregnant with their first child. This is the first grandchild that my parents are gonna have. So this baby is it's an pretty important baby. We've never done the baby in the family, so it's gonna be a new baby boy. So they're gonna be new parents. They're super excited about it, and they're doing all the new parent stuff. Let's just say, so like she had her. What do you call it? Baby shower. She had like her baby shower, and that was that was fine and good. My wife went and hung out with them and all her friends and family, and that was good stuff. But then she threw my brother's wife, threw a dadschler party for my brother.
Wow.
Using that term alone kind of makes me feel a little weird, but I was at this dadschler party. If he just said, come on over, have a couple beers, I'd have been like, yeah, I will do that. I will come out, hang out with you. I'm psyched for your baby. Let's make it happen. This is great. And then she was just like, nope, it's gonna be silly. Dadschler party, hilarious. And yep, I'm at tweeting out at our Reddit SF, being like, I'm at a dadschler party. I got all this stuff going on, but I do want to see Coach Steve trying to win it against Smug the Beast.
Yeah.
And I could watch that video.
Good Rolento showing at ECT. East Coast is always a pretty big army of Rolento, so to speak. I really like Coach and Moons, and you can definitely see their individual backgrounds, and they're both Marvel players, so I guess Rolento fits for them. I went and saw Mad Max. Saturday. While the rest of the world was seeing Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you're like 2 weeks behind on the pulse
Yeah,
of
I
current
know.
pop culture, man. What are you doing?
Well, the good thing is the theater was pretty empty, so even though, of course, you know how in most theaters there's the area in the middle where there's a little bar and there's no seats in there and you can put your feet up.
Yeah.
So that's what
On some
my dad
theaters
likes to
have
say. Yeah, and we're there. It's just us and one other couple, and then a guy comes and out of the whole place in the theater, he has to sit right next to us. I'm like, really?
Alpha move. It's an alpha
Yeah.
move.
It's like, yeah, it's like the guy who picks the urinal next to you no matter what at the public restroom. It's like just a weird thing, but it worked out. It was an amazing movie. I want to see it again. Actually, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about it. It's one of those things
Yeah.
that everyone was seeing, everyone was super excited about.
Jurassic Park made a ton of money. I think they had the biggest opening ever recently, like $210 million.
I know, I just saw that. Those are some insane numbers. I can't fathom in my mind how
That much money.
how that even happened, or like, is it even good? I haven't looked at anything for it. I don't really much care about the whoever's. You know, whenever you see something a lot, you always figure their marketing budget's just
Crazy.
enormous. Yeah, like, I mean, I stay away from I live like under a rock in a cave without internet. Don't ask me how I'm streaming this. I like to stay away from it, but like when I see something, I'm like, user, you want to ready pass real quick?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I've already updated the names. We're good.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, whenever I hear something and I see lots of trailers, I don't typically watch trailers because, you know, whenever you go I want to, because that's the other thing about living in America. When you watch a trailer and you go, oh, I know what that movie's about.
Yeah,
I
they kind
shouldn't,
of spoil
I shouldn't know what it's
fun.
about. Like, I don't want to know.
There's some movies that really work in the way that were like you really just kind of go in without knowing anything about it.
Chris Pratt, though, I will say he's a good actor. I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
There were some good names behind that film. So let's get Legendary 2 ready passed. I don't know if he knows.
I'm just laughing. I'm going the wrong degree, man. I gotta go to film school, become a director, become an actor, make that bank.
Make that Jurassic Park money. No, you just gotta. So what you gotta do? So hey, all you 13, 12-year-old kids right now, look at the things that are popular right now, and start writing your remake of that thing that's popular now, so that when you become an adult, you've already done the work. You could basically like stick to the same script almost, like shot for shot. I don't care. You'll be a billion, unless like the heat death of the universe happens in between. Then, like, we don't know. But,
I think
you'll be ready with your plot of the latest Mad Max or whatever the heck's gonna happen. The latest. You know what? I was gonna say Twin Peaks, but that's already happening. So, gosh darn it.
Elena.
How do you feel about Elena? Some people have some strong feelings about this
okay.
capoeira fighter.
Depending on the players, you're going to be seeing a lot of slides and a lot of EX overheads, EX mallet smashes. But she has a really good range where she can just react to any fireball thrown with a knockdown slide.
That is true, but also don't forget her focus dash forward.
It's really good.
Yeah, not from that range. You don't want to stand. That's like the weird thing about Elena. You don't want to stand too far away because she can get that slide in. You can't really throw a fireball because you can just react to the slide. She's got that 3-frame crouch light punch.
Yeah. For newer players or people who aren't that big in Street Fighter, all of her moves are actually kicks. So when we say crouch light punch, it's the input of a punch, but it comes out as a kick.
Yeah, it looks. She's like, the capoeira version of Balrog. But anyway, that's quite.
I was just gonna say he was gonna back off. Ooh, no punish.
Didn't have anything.
He could have at least got like a low forward to heavy kick Tatu for some reason.
I mean, he was kind of full screen. Maybe the best. That's hard to say.
That's
what the
punishable.
Best, that is always punishable. It is just difficult to punish because you don't know which version she uses. Even as like, I'll be caught standing up in between the the second and third hit because I think, of course they use the light punch version because that's the least punishable.
Yep.
But then I get tripped up because I'm trying to manage SPD.
That Rhino Horn goes so far.
Okay, good blocks.
Good sweep. He's good cross up. This is a throw. Healing again. Yep.
I was gonna say Ultra. She has the time.
Ooh, more overheads.
Now she
I
has
would
the
just
light
back
through.
off.
Yeah, just back
I would
off.
just back off. Yeah, exactly.
Why are you trying to build meter? That's so risky.
Why'd you slide? That was so risky.
Well, she slid because she knew he was going to walk forward to try and chase her down. That's actually kind of smart. I would have just gone with like regular sweep because even at like max range, that's not bad.
Her sweep is really functional. It takes a while to recover.
It does, but it has such good range. Oh wow. Okay, just
Yeah.
not even her best way to get through fireballs, in my opinion.
I don't think it's honestly worth that much. That meter. It's like it gets you in, but it just she has better use of the meter.
Like for example, FADC, like Link's Tail FADC.
Ooh, yeah.
She's like positive. She's like crazy positive on the block.
And especially on some of the taller characters, she gets insane damage.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Ooh, good EXDP. Oh, nice throw. Link's Tail?
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Good juggle.
Yep.
Good wherewithal.
Elena showing she came across second with those juggles.
Oh man, you got to anti-air Elena. That jump is so floaty. You got the DP.
Ooh, healing. Tatsu? Oh no, that's a good punch though. She didn't
like raw ultra.
No, that one wouldn't have worked.
At that point,
not fast enough. Yeah. One thing I don't see any other landings used is she actually has an air target combo like Yun's that hits twice. Yeah.
On taller characters, it's pretty
really
sucky.
good.
Let's say.
These matches are going down to the wire, man. This is some patient Street Fighter.
Ryu at least. Oh, I was gonna say he's got the life lead and she doesn't have.
Yeah, just back off. Oh wow, that was so risky.
No, didn't go after the link.
Ooh.
Oh,
he
I like the idea for Chip.
Yeah.
Didn't have the time.
So, but winning through 2 timeouts in a row, showing the legendary soldier has the patience.
Yeah, she's got what, like 1,400 health, something like that.
Something like that.
Give or take. If you want to beat Elena with Ultra 2, you got to beat her twice. That can be tough stuff, folks. But there are things you can do. Like, take for example, like all of her. She doesn't have a true block string hit confirm.
Yeah.
So when you see her doing those jabs, she's still +2 after her 3-frame jab. So you can, if you have an invincible reversal, you can throw it out there.
Yeah.
And catch her throwing out a second jab.
Like, one of the important things in 2 out of 3 sets like this, or just long sets in general, is that you have to set a precedent of, like, kind of showing that you have the willpower or you have the wherewithal to do something. Like, even if it didn't work, like, I wanted to see, like, him blowing up on the jabs with DP, because even if the Elena player blocks it, it puts that in the player's mind. He's willing to do that.
Right.
So
hey, can you click out of that box just for them? Okay, right on. Cool. Alright, back here.
He's using a lot of those. Yeah, using a lot of that for meter. She builds meter fast, man.
Well, she just does that light kick Link's Tail.
Yeah.
Good overhead.
One thing I saw some players doing that they don't do much anymore is after any B&B, they just whiff a light punch DP. It actually recovers fast enough you get meter. Cool. She could actually link off of that. It's +3, but it's really hard.
Ooh, okay, good link. Good stuff.
Yeah. Oh
man.
No punish.
He did the safe jump, but no punish. Tragic. Yeah. Tragic.
That's a lot of damage looking to save it.
Yeah, especially because you got to beat her twice.
he's gonna be looking for the healing. Like he's gonna be desperate about it.
At this point, if I was gonna say I wouldn't throw a fireball. Because it's not like she's trying to press for space. She's not trying to gain any ground.
Ooh, good sweep.
Oh, no ultra.
He's gonna go for a throw on the healing. Ooh, wow. He blows up the overhead.
Oh, he's gonna chase her down though.
Yep.
Oh man, too low. Too low for Tatsu. In that particular part of the animation, that's tough. One thing that you can do, some people ask, just because that ultra can be tricky. Oh, drops the punish. Oh, no DP.
Yeah. Ooh, good slide.
Man, my heart is going out to Legendary Soldier.
He's
holding on. He's holding on. Just can't get there.
It's matches like these that show you like one mistake, just one small thing can really cost you the game.
Because the swings can be so, like one back throw.
Yeah.
That's tough. Also, something I want to mention, that EX overhead mallet smash. There's no oh gosh, just do it. There's no invincibility.
Wow.
You can completely hit her out of that. So if you see it and you can recognize that crouch medium punch.
Ooh, good DP.
And you just want to stuff it. Not
yeah.
Like, I mean, you could just block it and punish, but she could always cancel it into Link's tail, which is a true block string.
A lot of Lana players, including myself when I played her, will buffer EX Mallet Smash and the Crouch Medium Punch. And it works so many more times than it doesn't work that like it's silly not to do it, like in my opinion. I don't know. It depends on the matchup or the player.
I mean, it's just so fast. Look, it's just so fast.
It's so good.
I mean, the trickiest thing is, I mean, the range is kind of crappy, but her crouch medium kick into Mallet Smash. That's better. But she is then close. She's in a range that she doesn't really want to be in at that point. So it's tough to say.
I don't agree with the ZX Battle Horns. I really don't think he's gotten anything out of using that meter. But he's building meter fast enough where I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think Legendary just has to be patient right now. Like really, like now. See, now that he's Ultra, he can be even more patient because he can just timer scam.
Ooh, mistime the overhead.
Just back off an Ultra. Back off an Ultra. Timer scam. There we go.
Ryu can also timer scan, but he just needs the last 3 seconds.
God, these matches are just going down to the wire.
I feel like that's how Elena should be played in a lot of matchups. In most matchups where she would take Ultra 2.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes she, like, I think against, like, Goken, she would take Ultra 1. A couple
it depends.
Where you can, like, easily break through fireballs, things like that.
It does. Yeah, it does have really good damage, actually. Even through, like, EX Lick's Tail, I think, it still does pretty consistent damage.
Good juggle.
Ooh, good juggle. Took the words right out of my mouth. Ooh, wow.
I think that was max damage from that range. Okay, good stuff.
Close it up.
Oh,
good punish.
Alright, safe jump.
He should just be crouching and kick Tatsu. I don't know why he's going to swoop. Ooh,
okay.
Good throw.
Has he figured this lane out? Oh, man.
Ooh, no DP, man.
I have not seen, like, any DPs.
Yeah, it's so floaty.
Have we seen any DPs this entire set? Okay, that's all. Ooh,
no healing. We saw a couple, but he's not doing any on reaction to jumping. Like, or at least crouch your stat. Like, even our neutral jumping would blow up. I think you're gonna see him. Yeah, you're gonna see him this healing.
Oh, that was a good read with. Oh no!
Oh, wow. No!
But then weird punish. Oh, he got a block high.
Oh, drops the lead. Oh. Oh man, like I feel like he was so close.
So salty after that.
I'd be salty. I feel like he was so close so many times.
Making some questionable decisions in the neutral. Yeah. Like those red fireballs from that particular range. Man, that's tough. That's tough.
I like this Ryu though. Hopefully we'll see him more at majors.
Yeah. Hey, didn't play poorly. I would throw that out. Maybe could have anti-aired a couple or threw out on more DPs and situations to AA that floaty jump. That could have happened more. And that would have been all right. But well. And that does it for them. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick. Actually, I gotta respond to. Yeah, I gotta take a look. I hardly have. Oh, you know what? Are we at?
We're at Z.
Z. So Saganite
versus Travinx.
Travinx. Saganite. That's a new name. I think that's a. Yeah. They've just joined new. I don't recognize that name. Travinx has a return. It's a returning name. I've seen that one before.
Yeah. I wonder if Saganite plays guy. Like a name pun there, but I hope we see it's a guy.
I don't understand the question.
His name's Saganite. It sounds like Sagat. It's a joke.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Travis plays a variety of characters. I've seen him pull Adon, Honda, and even Dan in tournaments.
Play Cody? I feel like I've seen a Cody.
Yeah, I think he plays Cody as well. Dan being a character that's actually has a few now in Ultra. I think he has a few matchups that are plus for him that are 6-4 for Dan.
Hey man, I'm a Dan apologist. I want to talk about Dan. You know what? Back in like a year ago when I was writing those character discussions for how to beat characters, when we came up to Dan, I was like, nah, you don't get to learn how to beat Dan. You get to learn how to be Dan.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
I'd argue Dan versus Dudley. Dan is legitimate counterfeit to Dudley, I think, personally. Because if Dan gets his game going, Dudley really can't do anything about it at all. But, you know, once Dudley gets in, you have to worry about that.
Yeah, but Dan has his DP's all right. He can get out.
Yeah, it's his DP, but it's more about his insane Dan Kyaku pressure. That stuff is stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, Dan kicks, man. He's like
Too good.
hella positive on block. It's great. It's so good. The one thing I will say about that match, I mean, his lows are lacking.
Yeah.
His crouch medium kick isn't bad. The hurt box around it actually is
pretty good.
It's pretty good in comparison to other Shotos.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit slower.
Yeah, and he has a fairly good backdash when he just runs away. I love his backdash.
Yeah, it's real good.
I love when he looks over his shoulder too when he does it. It's just like, it's really a cool part of the animation.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I got word of we could kind of stall for a little bit of time. So you know what? I'm going to throw it up to a commercial. I think it's a good time to a commercial because we're right before. I think we're right before top 8, aren't we? At this point,
and winners,
right,
yes.
Yeah. So at this point, we got to kill a little bit of time. I'm going to throw it up to a commercial break. A little different this week, but I think people who've been following Street Fighter for the last week have noticed some pretty big news. I think we're gonna latch on to that. So just hold on to your butts while this commercial plays. You got about 3 minutes, user, if you wanna take a water break.
I'll take a water break.
All right. So good stuff. We'll be back in a couple minutes, folks. Stay with us. right.
So I, for one, am insanely hyped for Street Fighter V. Like, even though I got into these games when like Street Fighter 4 was the big game, already up here.
Oh, I was gonna say because I'd straight
Yeah.
up. Yeah, go ahead.
Even I'm actually a big fan of some of the way some of the older games play, particularly Alpha 3 and Third Strike. And it looks like they're bringing back, they're making the game have a bit more of that old school feel, which I really like, even though I'm a new school player.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of really loving a lot of the changes that they're making, especially like offensively and defensively.
Yeah, exactly.
Like from what I've heard, I haven't gotten my own hands on it, but from what I hear, like no invincible backdashes, throw invincible, but not strike invincible.
One thing I'm curious
and
about,
then throw tech. If you like, so let me explain something to some people who might not be familiar enough with the game, but in this game, in Street Fighter 4, in most other games, some other games, you can do what's called an option select crouch tech, which is you hold down back on defense and press light punch and light kick. So if your opponent tries to throw you, you will tech the throw. You will not get thrown. If they try and hit you, like do a melee attack, then you will block that. And if they do nothing, a crouching light kick will come out, and the throw animation will not come out. But in Street Fighter V, they're doing away with that, and your throw animation will come out. I think the implications of that are pretty cool.
Yeah, there are ways to blow up crouch techs, but it's a very good tool. Back to the match, Honda versus Rufus. A matchup that I actually think Honda has better tools in terms of like his matchups. I think this is one of his more advantageous or more even matches, actually.
No,
I think
people like to say how some people would say that Honda ain't too good. He's not too great. I actually like Honda.
Yeah,
he got some nice changes in this version. Actually,
I like how you can just be good with spacing and good with reads, and you can do well with them without needing crazy execution.
But I don't know. I think Rufus, because once he crosses Honda up on Wake, you get that ambiguous cross-up dive kick. Then Honda can't. Yeah, just like that, stuffs it out right entirely. Like once Honda's on his butt, Rufus takes over, and it's not good for Honda.
Yeah, but I think some of Honda's jumping normals and especially EX headbutt can do a decent job of keeping this out. It's just when Rufus gets in, that's when the trouble starts. Ooh, big jump fierce.
Yeah, I mean this is a matchup where Honda Honda basically has. You can only offensively do a couple things, especially in this matchup. Just walk forward, crouch jab, or jump.
Ooh, good EX.
Oh, good damage. Didn't have ultra to finish it up, but still got the damage in the corner.
He also gets a step after that as well. That's what useful.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, good stuff, Saganite.
Taking the very good opportunity. I always like how a lot of the top American Rufus players have played him in a way that seems counterintuitive to how you would play him. It's weird, like he looks like he's a crazy restaurant character. Then players like Justin, Ricky, Glitch play him with using his normals and pretty slow paced for what the character's tools are.
Yeah. Yeah. But like at the same time, sometimes you gotta play the slow. You gotta do the slow play, man.
Yeah, that reaching for the popcorn, that crouch fierce.
Oof, yeah,
that's
what the Geef Rufus matchup is, man. Crouch hard punch.
Can you can you like focus dash and then EX green hands to punch it?
Now what you want to do in that situation, because it's faster, is focus dash forward, stand light kick, green hand. Because a little bit of a change, you may think like, oh, but why is that very important? It's because EX green hand stands up on hit, and if you were to hit him in that situation, he would be in a crouching state. But then also something you got to know is that that Geef's focus attack doesn't hit crouching opponents, so now Geef's pretty much good to EX green hand red focus into ultra in pretty much every matchup if he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the buff that he got as compensation for his nerf to like punch green hands.
Right, right. Okay, back in it. Character change.
Yeah, yeah. He's actually he is a Rose player. I think. Like I think this is the character he feels the most comfortable with. I think it's pretty similar in terms of matchup versus Rufus. Rose has a few ways to get out of it, but her reversal really isn't that great against Rufus.
I actually think that for people who play Rose, that Rufus is a good like pocket character to have.
Yeah.
I think he covers her bad matchups pretty well.
Exactly. Ooh, good confirm. Just run his pressure. Just not showing anything. He might be able to do something, or just jab her out of it. Ooh, he tried to.
Yeah, he tried to hit buttons.
I love Rufus' crouching animation, just him
Good
swatting.
anti-air. Love it.
That anti-air is really good. It's like...
I mean, it covers just the space that's right in front of him, so like you could like empty jump in front of him.
Some Rufuses have used his stand pierce as an anti-air sometimes. Wow.
Stun.
He can actually kill.
Yeah,
He should have started with that. That was needless. Yeah. Wow, good. He could have killed, but he wanted a little bit of swag. But it looks like it's about to be done, I think. There's really no way Rose can make a comeback from this.
Yeah, I mean, if Saganite just plays defensively and makes, I mean, he's got that 2 bars. He could EX Messiah kick through any of those fireballs. But
Man, big jump fierce. So good stuff. So we will see him.
Yeah, Saganite moving on.
Moving on, yeah. So Joe, I've been asking everyone my Street Fighter players, Street Fighter friends list, if there was one character that you saw that you would insta-main in Street Fighter V, who would it be? Returning character.
Of course, Q.
Of course, man, my man. That's my answer too.
You play if you have play. Listen, I've been a grappler apologist for many years. Do they belong in fighting games? We don't know, but I love them. I'll tell you about Q.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, with the way that the systems are, he would be a different character. He would play a lot differently. Like you really have to play a very good defensive parry-heavy Q in a lot of matchups. Like basically rely on your ability to parry.
Yeah. The term is third strike. So the term is turtle Q. It's like turtle is in like you hide and you be patient. And funny thing about me is that I play Rolento, but in a lot of the older games I play characters that are pretty defensive. Yeah, I think for me it would be either Q or Sodom. I'm a really big fan of Sodom. I like his design and all that.
Ooh, look at this. This top 8 is turning out to be quite interesting.
Yeah.
I just brought up the bracket. Kita and Saganites, actually, I believe that's the next match to go on stream. So we're going to see that Rufus again against this this Seth player. But something interesting that I'd like to point out, the winner of last week's tournament, the runner-up, I'm sorry, Oh So Deadly, with that DJ play. That slow play DJ. Not a lot of people maining DJ these days.
I have trouble with that character. And part of it is because I think he's better than people give him credit for, but also part of it is that I don't have enough matchup experience.
That is likely the case.
Even though we do have one of the better DJs in Connecticut. Shoutouts to Free J. Very, very solid DJ player. Made grand finals at Resistance against Smug, but I think DJ has certain tools, but I'm not talking about him. Let's talk about these two characters that no one argues that they're bad. It's going to be a slobber knocker. I think as opposed to the slow rounds starting off, we're definitely going to see pretty fast rounds, I think.
Oh yeah. Someone's going to have to guess at some point in this matchup. I will guarantee you that. Oh, Justin.
Ooh, same side.
Got a block in front. Not close enough to taps, but he's behind that.
Big crouch fierce.
Man, so good. He's in front. He's got that frame advantage. Ooh, gets the counter hit. Dash up, crouch light.
Wow. Ooh, goes low with that.
In that situation, the only thing... Actually, you know what? Against Seth, I don't know if that's true. Granted, they did nerf his regular DP a little bit, but I think the only thing that Rufus can do after a blocked EX is to delay that light up kick in order to beat a matched out DP.
Ooh, big
Such
damage.
good damage. That's one of my favorite anti-airs. So
Some people call that his Ultra 3 because of how much damage it does.
oh my goodness. No, not close enough to confirm with that. Ooh, doesn't cancel.
Ooh, toe taps?
Ooh, he's on the other side.
Ooh, good confirm. A lot of Seth players would just do lights there. He had the wherewithal to confirm into that. Ooh, good crouch fierce. I think Seth actually on block can punish that with either his own standing fierce or his Ultra 1, so that was a bit of a risk.
Yes, that's true.
Ooh,
just
wow, big
do it.
EXDP, yeah.
Man, you see some crazy stuff from this guy.
Ooh, wow, that was a really interesting anti-air. I like that.
Week to week,
the
man.
same
I've watched this guy play. I actually think
Yeah.
in that situation you can get toe taps out.
Ooh, good EX Messiah.
Into it.
That's so much damage. Ooh, big good jump back fierce.
Ooh, he's in front.
Ooh, drops it.
Still
Ooh,
in
in
front.
front again, yeah.
Gets a second chance.
Not gonna be far enough. I'm predicting SPD. Ooh, wow. Yeah,
This'll do
this
a lot of
isn't
damage.
dead. Is it? Will it? Oh no. It might have killed. Ooh, let's see what happens. Ooh, an SPD
Wow,
game.
and that will do it.
Smashed out, man. I actually don't know how fast that is for an SPD.
3 frames.
Okay.
It's unlike the other SPDs.
If it was 2 frames, it'd be just dumb. It'd be
Oh my
dumber.
gosh, yeah.
But good stuff. He almost had that game. So let's see if Saganai can just. I don't even think he has to adapt. I think that was just I don't know. Like I feel like he did a lot of right things there. So
I mean, I think this is an all-right matchup for Rufus. He's got that good damage output, that good stun output, but at the same time, he can't handle that stun. Rufus has lower stun than normal, higher hit points or health or stamina, however we want to say it, than other characters. Higher than average, but lower than average stun. So you'll see that come into play whenever Kita's got him in the corner trying to get those stun gun combos going.
yeah, Seth's stun is still pretty scary. He can stun you in like 2 combos almost if he gets full ups in the corner.
Oh yeah, and counter hits, no question.
Yeah. Let me see. His stun is 950, so it's actually not that bad. But compared to its health, it's not that good. Like,
All right. Well, let's see,
I mean-
let's see if Saganai can bring it back.
yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Start off a bit slower paced. Oh nope, never mind.
Oh, good.
Ooh, good bait. Look at that damage. Ooh, doesn't get the air there.
Oh, now you're in the corner.
Toe taps.
Yeah, you're so close enough.
Yeah. Ooh, empty jump.
Empty jump low.
I think everyone was expecting that. Was expecting
Do it
toe
again.
taps. So yeah, just do it.
Jumped again.
This could kill.
Spend the meter.
He doesn't go for might.
Yes, it will kill.
Oh wow. Those toe taps just add that extra 50-50 damage to every corner combo.
Yeah,
Like
and you
at minimum.
put that red focus on him, get that a little bit extra damage. Worth it for the meter, who knows?
Ooh, what's up the stand tech? Good confirm.
He's been confirming that all night.
Yeah, man.
Has not dropped that very often. Good stuff.
Ooh, good DP. Nice. Ooh, wow.
Yes.
SPB. Are we gonna see it again? It's the stat special.
Nope, he's
Nope,
in
dive
front.
kick. Big damage. This could be stunned if he gets one more combo.
Now, yeah, one more combo. Oh, just like that. Oh,
Ooh,
but
wow, that's a weird
kind of weird
trick. Ooh,
interaction there.
nice SPD.
I think he would have done any
Ooh,
other DP.
it's a big
that
game.
might have-
So Kita takes it. Good stuff from Saganite, man. I want to see him. I want to see more of him in top 8. I actually, we need more. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we almost need more Rufus players.
I'm not opposed to Rufus. I
Yeah.
like Rufus.
It just there was an army of them early on, like in AE and stuff, but he's been falling off a bit. Even some of the mainstays, tournament wise, are switching to other characters.
I mean, there's so many options these days.
Yeah.
So many options. The options are.
A lot of people are saying that this game is becoming not a game about character specialists, but a game about matchups. And I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You know what? I would tend to agree with that, because most characters can be counterpicked. I mean, you got to know a lot of the cast to be proficient at this game, and with as many characters as it does have, that's a lot of knowledge. I mean, I will say, let me tell you this. Let me bring this up. Speaking of Street Fighter V earlier, I believe that what they announced was going to be total cast, 16 characters.
What?
And you hear people cry out like, "Oh man, that's so low. Why is it so low?" Yo, when you make a cast of 16 characters, that can just mean higher quality 16 characters.
That's actually the first time I've heard this news.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's surprising. Wow.
Do you want to ready past real quick?
Yeah. So I'm just a little bit like shocked. It's like
He's just reeling in shock. You don't know how to handle this news. That's not to say there won't be DLC in the future. We don't know. I don't know that. No marketing company would be smart enough to say that stuff this early on. Who can say? But I am completely comfortable with that. You see, like Guilty Gear, Xrd come out, and it has a nice, cute little cast. Smaller numbers of characters, but like it's a pretty well balanced game. It's fun. It's a fun game. And I feel like Street Fighter V will be a fun little package.
That makes me a bit nervous for two reasons. One is that I'm worried I'm not going to see some of my favorite guys. Like, you know, there's a lot less of a chance that some of the characters I want will be in. And second,
I don't really care.
Yeah, and second, I'm a lab monster, so I like learning as many characters as I can. So.
See, I'm an old man, and my memory is fading fast. So the less memory I need, and the more I can just focus on footsies and in the neutral game, I'm okay with that. I want to focus on that. I don't want to think about focus attack, dash normal, canceling anything, which is what we're talking about right now. So Desert Sand, a returning player, has done quite well with this Hakan. Pretty scary when he was on his game. Okay, good neutral jump.
I think this is in Bison's steroids because of how well Scissor Kicks blows up focus.
Well, yeah, and plus, when Hakan doesn't have his meter, there is no normal dash. Well, actually, you know what? You say that Scissor Kicks blows up focus attack. I actually say when he has meter, what Hakan should, and I think we've seen.
Ooh, same side. This isn't even death.
He wanted Ultra, but he didn't get it out. He knows how to get out of that. We know.
Yeah. You can actually just mash out of that. Really.
Oh wow, what a risk!
Ooh, that's day one Bison stuff, man. Empty jump, head stomp in the throw. That's like that is OG. Nice slide.
Just do it for chip, I suppose.
Yeah, that was definitely chip.
But yeah, what I will say, you mentioned earlier that it blows up focus, to which I say, not exactly if Hakan is on his game, because what he should be doing in that scenario is he can focus the first hit, backdash, use that invincibility, and just stare light punch out of it.
Yeah. One thing I love about Desert Khan is that he always confirms. Like, you don't think of Khan as like a confirmed character, but he has ways to confirm this slide, and Desert's always good at that.
Yeah, and I think that's actually super important to Khan's pressure game, is being able to confirm stand jab into forward light kick into oil slide. Oh, you were standing still, weren't you? You were. Something I will say from week to week, it's something that I notice all the time. Yeah, that was only half ultra, so
it's not gonna kill. Is he gonna go for the super? We've seen that before.
We spent that meter, but what I will say is that you'll often see Desert of Sand sitting on a full stick of butter. I don't know how it happens. I don't know why it happens. There's just the usage of meter.
If you think about it, like Hakan would use his meter for two things: EX oil or EX SPD. And Desert Sand's not the kind of player to just mash EX SPD through a block string.
What you can also use it as is a blocked oil slide, FADC, crouching light kick, normal cancel.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
True block string, and then they have to guess. And if he confirms that, that's what I love to do with Hakan, is that you can visually confirm off of that if they're crouch blocking, and then if they are crouch blocking, just go right into crouch light kick SPD because they're crouch blocking.
Nice.
Or if you see them standing, then you've caught them with your crouch light kick, which now, I mean, if you run out of oil or you don't have oil, I mean, you can't focus attack normal dash cancel. This is kind of another conversation, but he can confirm that into oil slide. Yeah.
Really? What is it like crouch light kick, crouch jab, stand forward, or stand forward medium, forward and light kick?
Yeah,
like
you know what? Actually, what he can do is just crouch light kick into forward light kick now.
Yeah,
Got that
wow.
extra frame advantage.
That's
I think
really insane.
I haven't looked at my bread and butters recently.
Ooh, wow, dash
It
SPD.
has since changed.
Yeah.
The game has changed.
Oh, wow. Nice little dive.
Okay, just do it. Oh, went for that stand hard punch, but got counter hit out of it. It's a great poke.
The cons, yeah, and especially when he moves with oil, it's like you don't know where he is. And he can like slide back while doing it, so like it's amazing.
Yeah, so when you think that like you can just walk up and do some kind of low, no, you get karate chop right on top of your kneecaps.
Ooh, good air
I
throw.
love that. So good.
People forget that a character like a con has an air throw.
Well, the thing about him is that he actually doesn't have very good. It was kind of a little bit of lag. This is not frame drops on my end. This is between the two of them. I want to just confirm that with the stream.
No, it's happened for me as well. So I don't think it's for your stream.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm keeping an eye on my FPS. We're up there. We're still running 60.
Ooh, I think you tried to
Bitrate
go for a
solid.
crossover. Ooh, head stomp. That's why. If I cut an Ultra 2 there, it would have been death. I'm surprised he's not running Ultra Double, honestly. I wouldn't run that in that matchup.
Yeah, I would actually. I would just straight up run Ultra 2 in this matchup.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think the utility of Ultra Double is worth it as a con. Ooh, yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the
That's exactly what you're talking
confirm
about.
I was trying to talk about, but couldn't remember.
It's like he almost heard you. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna show Joe just how to do this.
I know he's got him. We've seen him. Well, that's the other thing is that. Okay, so I will say, if you are watching and you are part of this tournament, report your match. You can just do that right in challenges. You do click on the question mark, and you can determine the winner of your match. And we encourage you guys to do that. That helps things move along on our end.
Well, good throw.
Yeah, good.
Can he make the comeback here? Yeah, that'd be crazy. Good.
I mean, Akan's out of oil. He's kind of.
Ooh, big jump around us. That button is so weird. Like he hits you with that setup where you think, for some reason you think it's gonna cross up, even though it never does. It's like, ooh, there we go. In there, another example.
Yeah,
of what
there
you
it
said.
is. That's what I was talking about. Confirm the crouch. Such a good button.
Yeah. Ooh, good EX scissors.
Went for EXSPD, I think there.
It's like Desert Sand just doing that stuff just to show the stream.
It's like I'm saying, and he's doing it. It's great. It's fantastic.
It's like now he's going to taunt.
Oh, good efficacy. But no, I would like Ultra 2 in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
If you cross up Bison on his wake up, the only invincible reversal he can do out of that
is airborne. Ooh.
Which makes it such a huge risk for him and gives you so many options to pressure.
And he can punish head stomp like that.
That's true.
Ooh, was he get him? Wow.
Yeah, just close enough.
I think it's gonna be death. Yeah, it's gonna be death.
Yeah, it's gonna be death. And that will do it.
Wow.
Good.
Desert Sand takes it 2-0.
Stuff. Desert Sand. Taken away from my boy Bouse, sending him to the losers bracket. All right.
I'm sure we'll see more of him. Well, we will see more of him because it's top 8.
Yeah,
and I always like seeing a good Bison. We need more U.S. Bisons. We don't have enough
I think
representation.
Bison's a strong character.
Yeah.
In this version of the game, I think a good argument can be made for Bison as a top 10 character. But I feel like I say that every week of like saying, hey man, no, that character's top 10. There's like 22 characters in my top 10. Do the math.
Some people think I overestimate his crouch fierce, but I've seen it work a surprising amount. Like just consistently. It's pretty viable anti-air now, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's not.
I'm getting reports that we need to stream another match before losers, if I'm not mistaken.
BG.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Okay.
Send them our way.
Boomshine, he was here a long time ago, like one of the first of these we did, and then he hasn't been showing up lately.
It's I always want to say, I make this mistake every time, and I want to say that Boomshine is a Cody player, but that's wrong.
Yes.
He's a
No, he plays Cody.
Isn't he a
Yeah,
young player?
No, he plays Cody and Shotos. Cody, Ryu, and Ken.
I'm exasperated with how dumb I am. I am never surprised with how much my ability to forget.
So we're going to be seeing that versus. I'm not sure who Evil Kevin plays. Is it a new? I think that's a new name. Or if it isn't,
I haven't recognized it, or at least haven't made it on the stream. But hey, we've been getting good numbers the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people turning up, and that's always good. This week a little bit lower, but we're at the same time we're competing with E3. You know what? If you like video games, go play the video games. I think actually today is actually right now isn't like the PlayStation.
No, last time I checked, it was Ubisoft. That's Ubisoft, and maybe PlayStation was after.
Yeah.
Ubisoft announced a couple of things. I think E3 started off great with Bethesda, man. Like, I'm a fan of old school shooters, so Doom 4 looks to be incredible. I'm gonna win the ready up, by the way.
Yep.
Like, Doom 4 looks like a great return to form for Doom, and I'm excited.
I don't know. Remember Rage?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think okay. Rage was an experiment. I think. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't an in game.
I think that a lot of people didn't give that game because they assumed it was a game that it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. And I really liked Doom 3. But
horrible ending. Oh my goodness.
I never beat it. I'm stuck on the.
Good on you. You know what? Good on you. You play the parts that have John Goodman in it, and then you get past the John Goodman, and then you're done with that game. If they could just sell Rage, just the John Goodman parts, that's the parts that you want. That's all you need.
So Cody's a character that I think it's way slept on, man. Ugh, Cody. His damage. Cody's
always good damage though.
Yeah, but like it's just some of his normals just are insane. Like they can use his frame traps confirmed and everything, man.
Kevin, you got an anti-air.
Oh yeah. And
he loses a lot of great health too. Oh man. A little bit more invincibility added to EX Criminal upgrade.
Wow.
It's not a great reversal, but it has invincibility frames on startup.
Evil Kevin making a good series of reads there to close that round.
Yeah, making a good comeback.
Evil, you a character that anyone who plays this game is pretty familiar with. Ooh.
Do you want to enter Evil Kevin?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we got combos. Ooh, good. Oh, it doesn't cancel.
Wow. Evil Kevin looking to take this. Wow! That was very convincing.
With the answer.
Evil Ryu is number 1. And it's just like, they literally just took what makes Ryu good and then gave him 400 damage. It's like, I don't know.
You want to check out of that box? Okay, yeah, sweet. Right on.
I was just doing the score. It's like Evil Ryu is just like the only normal that's worse is his crouch forward. And even then, it's like you can say it's better because it's true block stream. And like some of his normals got better, like his stand forward is much better in Evil Ryu than Ryu's.
Ooh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Especially in his corner.
Yeah.
You want to try and crouch tech, get blown up.
Yeah. We didn't really see that a lot in AE, and then Daigo started using it a lot, and just everyone realized, wow, this button's amazing.
Yeah, no, look at the hitbox for it. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It extends like, because his body moves forward, and then it like extends to his toe a little bit further. Yeah. It's got crazy range. It's good stuff.
It's really good. What's Kara throw? Is it that, or is it a stand fierce? I think it's a stand fierce.
I don't know which one goes further. I'm not certain.
He has like
back in it.
He has like a couple of crazy Kara throws, like crouch forward, but it's really hard to do.
Oh, yeah, let's see if Boomshine can send it back. Good slide.
Ooh, wow, good toxic.
That's a crazy raw toxic.
Wow! Good DP, man. He's making the reads. No confirm.
Ooh, no punish.
Yeah, I don't know what that teleport was for.
I don't know if he expected the jump forward safe jump.
Good dash.
Who can tell? Who can say?
This throw.
Now he's got him thinking.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw you. So maybe you want a crouch tech. And it's gonna get blown up. Counter hits. That's Cody's game.
The thing about Evil Ryu is that EX slide's gonna happen soon. I think. Where's jumps? Ooh, well. That was a guaranteed chip setup. He's gonna do that on the slide and just chip him out.
Yeah, he could have teleported.
Yeah, I guess.
Or altered.
Ooh, doesn't get the. Ooh, nice throw. Crossing. Ooh, EX bingo.
So you attack him, and you got hit. Got clipped. Okay,
this is where Cody really.
He's gonna be really close to stun. Oh, you know what? Good overhead. That would have done it too.
That was a good block. Ooh, good stand jab.
Good stand jab anti.
Ooh, good bait.
Punish. Oh,
Wow.
Really good stuff. That would do it. Wow.
That's like some. Yeah, that's like some character specific stuff. I haven't really seen that much.
Yeah, Cody has some great juggle combos. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Love it.
Bringing back bringing back memories of Alpha 3.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. With the answer.
You got it.
Yeah, I got that.
Both these characters pretty explosive.
Yeah, and I will say we are in the losers bracket, so this is for tournament life. And we are going to the last match of this series, man. These guys trying to make it through the losers bracket, trying to stay alive. I don't know who I favor right now. They both had some pretty good matches. Did Boomshot? Did he?
I think Boomshot has to read on his opponent. I think he's
the download complete.
I think he's got the download. I really
What's
do.
His upload speed? What's his ping?
What we're gonna see here.
All of these things matter in online tournaments.
And I'm making some big powers of prediction here. But what we're gonna see here is a confirm into a knockdown, jump cross up, wait and bait the DP of Kevin. I want to see that happen. If that happens, then you'll know what download is completely completely.
So crazy.
Ooh, big damage.
Really good counter hit. Just let it go.
Ooh, wow. See?
Oh man, but was in the air. Was already jumping before that.
Ooh, good go for it. Ooh, he was gonna hold that. Ooh, wow, jump jab. Jump jab's a tool that more people like. It's really good. Ooh,
most characters' jump jabs are way more useful than they're getting use of as of right now. I will say. Ooh, backdash.
Ooh, good top. Wow, I never saw that.
Yeah,
that's like the first time I've seen that.
Catch that last hit. Juggles, man.
Ooh, is it? No, it's not. It's not gonna kill. It's gonna be close.
There's a lot of yeah, you're right.
Yeah, focus scaling. Ah, see?
It was a little late because he teched that knockdown.
Ooh, what? What was he doing?
Wake up.
He must have pressed the button. Yeah, he just pressed the button between the crouch light kick and rough and criminal upper.
Yeah.
Well, he moved with 2 bars, so we can see him crossing there.
Oh, looking for that counter hit setup, but someone's being patient.
Yeah, see, I told you.
Bait.
He jumped
the
crossing.
Ooh, he was actually walking forward. I wonder if he was just going for another throw setup. Maybe looking for another safe jump, trying to reset the stun.
Oh, big damage. Big damage.
Someone's not ready to go home.
Yeah, he's showing the world that he is not ready.
Good anti-air. Keep him in the corner.
Ooh, good FAC. Boomshine saw that coming.
Oh, went for the tip throw. Didn't get it. Oh, he's behind him now.
Ooh, good anti-air fireball. I'd take that trade anyway.
I mean, right now he's got the life lead. He can afford it.
Yeah. Ooh, good. Again, good fireball.
Again. Oh, Evil Kevin, be patient now. Oh, good slide.
Ooh, good confirm to close it out. So last round, man. These matches are getting intense.
Uh-oh.
Boomshine's got the full stock though. Are we gonna see a red?
Hitting buttons, man. Counter combos.
Are we gonna see red focus? Ooh, why?
Here it comes.
That was a mistake.
That was so much more damage. Spending his meter in weird ways. You're spending it like you got meter to spend. You ain't got no 8 bars. You got 4. Check your bank account. Find you're coming up a little bit short this month.
Ooh, good DP.
Ooh, good DP. Ah, man. Crush light here so far.
Yeah, it's
so far 3 frame.
Yeah, it's the farthest.
Ooh, that's what he wants. Chip setup. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
Cody has always been able to do New Yorks on like that. There's nothing really can do about
Yeah,
it.
it recovers so fast. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He can block pretty much anything that you're throwing out at that point.
It's just
good stuff. Boom shot.
The balancing factor is it's slow startup.
Yeah,
very slow startup.
A good meaty, and then you get that frame advantage afterwards. Maybe set you up for a counter hit crouch hard punch. You do a lot of good stuff off of that. It's good. It's a good pressure tool.
Zephyr versus Boom Shot has to leave.
Has this happened before? And I'm gonna boot him.
Yeah, just kick him.
Perhaps he's reveling in his victory. We don't know. Our Canadian friends to the north.
Shouldn't revel yet. Still got a long ways to go. It's
giving it to America.
This is the point in the tournament where every player here is directly a threat. It's like they say when a losers bracket is filled with all these killers, they say it's full. It's like a Shark Tank. You go in like you're already like a bit frazzled from losing, and then you go in. There's all these guys just nipping at your heels and willing to do whatever it takes to stay alive.
Legendary Soldier making it to top 8.
Yeah, I have not seen him. Oh yeah, we don't mind. He played.
Yeah, no, we did. Yeah, it's the Ryu player from the.
Yeah.
Or am I remembering incorrectly?
No, yeah, he's the Ryu player that faced the Rose player.
The Elena.
Oh, the Elena. I'm getting everything mixed up.
Yeah, listen, man. The mix-up is real. Real life mix-up is real. Power.
The real life OS.
My delay wake up OS.
It's like
10 minutes.
You ever saw the Job OS? Yeah. It was at NLBC, and I think it was like Scabros lost to the game-winning combo in Grand Finals. And someone said it, and he just immediately replies, "Dude, I got a job." Like, because he lost to like someone like Christie or something. I don't know who like primarily make money off fighting games.
That's such a salty response.
Yeah, it is. He's like it's that OS, man. So Zephyr going with Bison. He also plays Ryu very solidly. So you think he's gonna definitely know this matchup?
Oh yeah, and this is a matchup in Bison's favor.
Really?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, what tools do you think that lead to that?
Scissor kick. I mean, once Bison gets the life lead, which is not hard because when they're at 0 bars, you can pretty much do kind of whatever you like. He's got that fast focus dash forward. It's not going in his way. Not really a floaty jump, but like you can out footsie Ryu. That stand medium kick.
Yeah,
blows up that crouch medium kick.
But as you were saying that, Legendary Soldier is dominating round.
Oh my goodness.
Pick up the pace. Fight.
But yeah, then once Bison gets the life lead, be charging back to do a EX.
Side pressure.
Yeah, EX scissor through the fireballs.
You see Legendary doing a lot of the ninja jumps to blow up scissor kicks. That's something that a lot of players who know about the Bison matchup will do. They'll do it because if Bison with the scissors, you land on it, big damage.
Ooh, that's him out.
Good throw. Ooh.
Ooh, I think you saw the DP. I thought it was DP.
Yeah, that definitely was. You knew that was coming. So.
Good tech. That's what you do. Ooh, waiting for a button. Cross up doesn't land.
Yeah, that has it. Ooh, second that. Ooh, no effect. This is
weird, weird auto corrects happening. It doesn't hold it long enough.
Yeah, but especially with no ultra, he's definitely. Ooh, wow.
That's the right response. To any head stomp, yeah, just like that. You gotta just walk backwards.
Walk back,
and he will land right in front of you every time.
And he actually has recovery. He has like a decent amount of recovery on there.
Yeah, that's just how that move works. Now, I mean, he could have done Devil's Reverse and not landed in front of you, but if you're walking backwards and you have the life lead, the only thing you really lost was space. But then you can gain that up because he did the Devil's Reverse. Just dash forward or whatever you want to do. Okay, good stuff, Legendary Soldier. Will there be a character change? That's my question. We've seen Zephyr change character quite often.
I mean, Like, I'm not sure if he would. Maybe he might go. Oh, Ken Blanca.
Blanca.
Yeah, Blanca. You don't think he? Well, you don't think he? Yeah. Sephiroth Blanca's something you have to fight. Ah, there you go.
Listen, there was no time on that character select. He knew exactly what character he was going towards.
He's like Sephiroth Blanca in particular is a Blanca you really have to fight like a few times to get a hang of it. It's definitely he's definitely really good at like seeing how you react to what he does and taking advantage of what you're not dealing with.
Now, good some nasty Blanca stuff.
Especially with that costume, man.
Good bait, good bait.
Yeah, he could have gotten more damage, but still.
Focus attack so far.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that was what he wanted, but it worked out in his favor. So, no delayed wake up. So that's what, in my opinion, when you play Blanca and you get a hard knockdown like that, you've seen that before. Blanca gets a hard knockdown. All of his setups.
Wow, how'd you drop that? That seems pretty.
Okay.
Good damage.
Get some of that damage back.
Ooh,
that could have been it.
No punish. Could be a
I was just going for the chip, but he knew. That's why he did the jump back.
Ooh, good up ball.
Up ball. Good AA. But yeah, if Blanca gets the hard knockdown, delay your wake up because most of his good ambiguous setups cannot respond.
Yeah.
He will have landed and it no longer becomes ambiguous. Oh man, empty roll into electricity.
Electricity is so good. It's like +7 if you block it. It's insane.
10.
Oh man.
Hard punch is like +10 on block. It's nuts.
That's ridiculous. What was I gonna say? I think he's gonna go.
He went for ambiguous ultra.
One thing that he can do is, in terms of delayed wake up, is you can react to delayed wake up and then ultra. Ah, he's right. You can react to delayed wake up and then cross up ball you. So that's one positive thing, but everything else it relies on quick race. Ooh, good throw. Cross the ball, as I said.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Wow. I wanted to go for it one more time.
Probably waiting for a DP.
Yeah, I would have DP'd there. No question.
No question I would have DP'd there. Oh, he's out of there. Oh man, just too far to catch that throw.
Is that coming on? Nice. Good awareness.
Full damage.
Like at that point, that's like the most reliable way you can land your ultra. He's gonna go for the ultra. It's a big risk.
Yep. It is. Oh,
wow, man.
He's behind.
That stuff. It's so tricky.
Severick willing to take that risk. Not the first time we've seen it. Probably not the last.
Yeah, I mean, I think he thought the risk reward is in like even if he had no ultra, so even like a petty one DP would have not ended the round there.
Yeah, he would have just gotten a big B&B damage, which damage is damage, but hey, worth the risk, I suppose. Plus, you get that chip.
That ultra is loud chip damage.
Indeed, it does. Got block it out.
Surprised he's not using ultra too. I'm pretty sure he has reactions to do it on Fireball. So one of my friends who plays Blanca is the master at doing crouch beam kick up ball, red focus to ultra 2. It does like 500 damage even with all the scaling. It's ridiculous.
Ooh.
I think that's like a thing. I know that's like a Blanca X factor. I need to see that used more. That makes Blanca pretty scary.
That's a pretty tough combo too.
Yeah, it is because you have to buffer the charge and the dash.
Yeah, like the charge partitioning required.
Yeah.
Into electricity. It's a crazy mix-up. So at the start of most Blanca matches, especially online, I like to take a step forward and block. And do that so that light punch ball doesn't whiff and it gets blocked.
What about the slide?
It's not fat. If it's just a step forward, I can still down back.
Oh wow, full focus.
It's rip. He's behind you.
Put that up. Ooh.
Chase down.
Ooh, good crouch for it.
Ooh, too far away to throw. Good anti.
Ooh, good anti-air. Yes, crouch for this. Mexican.
Oh, we wanted to throw. He's too far away.
Good low forward. The Rouge low forward still pretty solid. Obviously, a button that's been good for as long as I can remember.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, good slide.
Toes. Something we haven't seen is slides through fireballs.
Yeah.
Oh man. Too far
Just
away
get
for
the
that
throw,
second
though.
hit, yeah.
Are we gonna see the crazy shenanigans again? Ooh, yes, we are.
Alright. Okay, good blocks.
Yeah, that button, that his crouch
That
knee
was
punches.
interesting because that wasn't
Yeah.
an anti-air,
Yeah, it just
but it
moves
would
his
hit
hitbox.
meaty enough that it hit like the
Ooh, that was really good.
stuff. It's like a trip guard.
Yeah, that just caught the ball. Legendary Soldier showing he's not ready to go down.
Okay, will he do it?
Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's definitely gonna do
He
it.
did. What side's he on this time?
Ooh, good. Oh wow, no punish.
Oh, he was in
Wow.
front that time.
No!
No!
Wow.
Wow.
Man, I'm so sad. It's like he did so many good things there.
I know. Like, he guessed right. He did the right thing, but he lost. Oh well. Doesn't have ADC, yeah, doesn't get the damage. Nope. Ooh, give him that ultra.
Yeah, he used
Get
that's what he
that gray
wants.
life. Get that ultra. Ooh, too far. I don't know if I agree with that slide.
That was a good sweep. Ooh.
Ooh, recovery.
One thing I don't see Separate do is he never goes for the double crush forward combo that he that point guy. It's I think that's his max damage. Ooh, big damage.
Oh, that'll be it.
Oh,
The juggle.
wow. Legendary shoulder, so a shoulder showing he has the power of. That's the thing about adaptation, man. Like you have to see that, you have to see all the gimmicks and just be able to keep a level head and deal with them. And we saw him do that just then.
Yeah, good stuff, Legendary Soldier.
Moving on to fight
Not a name I recognize, but a name I will
Yeah.
remember.
a name I hope will come out continually.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I will say, we do these every week. We flip-flop time zones. This week is East Coast time, which doesn't mean that if you're on the West Coast you can't join. It just means that it may be hard for you to get out time-wise, which is why next week we're flopping it back over to West Coast time. So we'll start 7 p.m. Pacific time. And that just makes it more available for, as many people as possible. But anyway, we've got these people in already. We are good to go. I'm into that. Is the do we have the names all set up to go?
I'll get that.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Bouse,
So everyone is
Legendary
gonna be
Soldier. Okay, we got that. We on it. They know. They're ready and up. It's weird it's not kicking you from... That is odd. I wonder why that's happening. Okay, there we go. See, that took an exceptionally long amount of time. But hey, we're in it. Top 8 tends to go pretty quickly. These guys know what's up, and shoutouts to them for being on it. And by the way, shoutouts again to tournament organizer Dionyse for taking care of that. It's a huge help. I cannot express enough that how much of a blessing it is to have someone in the chat just taking care of stuff.
Been a very smooth tournament so far.
Do you want to get out of the score box?
Ooh, good throw. Another one? Ooh, big CP.
Punish.
Big damage. Yeah, see, doing neutral jumps, trying to catch.
Yeah, you want to catch that
That's all the
random
corner.
scissor kick. Yeah, tattoos out. Off a copter.
Ooh. So the thing about charge characters
Try the
for the newer players is when you see Bison dash forward like that or walk forward, you have to keep in your mind that he's losing a lot of his tools when he does that. So like he's giving up a lot of his stuff for space. Ooh, good punish. Yeah. Ooh, big. Ooh, did you try to go Tatsu or just? Yeah, you really try Tatsu with stand around us.
Yeah, like you see that walk forward and then you go, okay, you can't scissor kick now. Then once he starts that back charge, he kind of holds it for a little bit. Then you gotta kind of start to worry, man. Maybe I don't throw low. Maybe I don't. Okay, you can still get this.
Yeah. Oh wow. Was that like an OS? Oh, that was. I know what that was. That was an OS to catch the EX Cycle Crusher, I think. He was expecting the EX Cycle Crusher there.
That was an OS, and that was a good OS because you do that the empty jump DP throw tech OS. But what you need to be wary of is you got to have the 2 meters to make it actually safe. You only had the 1 bar, not enough.
And even then, he should have gone for me a punch DP because that's one that's earlier.
I mean, that was a smart call, but like you got a B- on that test,
Yeah.
and now you're down round. So good stuff, but the answer is C.
Ooh, DX fireball.
Okay. Okay, trying to bait something, throwing out normals. Let's say who's got the itchy trigger finger? Who's gonna falter first?
Usually
point-
it's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Legendary Soldier, he doesn't like he doesn't need to take the risk of throwing a fireball because he recognizes that back charge.
What do you think the advantage of Ultra 2 is? Ultra 1, yeah, Ultra 2 in this matchup with the Bison.
Like it's damage.
It does
for
does
jumping
it
or anything like that.
does it do more damage than Ultra 1?
It's just the fact that he's not going to get as many opportunities for Ultra. He's going to get more opportunities with Ultra 2 in this particular matchup than he will with Ultra 1.
Yeah. I don't know, like, in what way? I don't know. I just don't see, like, Ultra 2 Ultra 1 didn't do similar to me for Bison. Ooh, good throw. Cross up. Yep. Ooh, wow. So, he's on... That was a really good option. I don't think Bison can... I'm not sure who's going for there. Maybe cross up, Cyber Crusher? Ooh.
Yeah, when Cyber Crusher hits that late, be weary when you press buttons. You may get that counter hit cross light kick. Okay, now you're in the corner. What's up?
Ooh, good throw.
We've been seeing that a lot. That's too fierce.
Yeah.
Which is a
It's a
good
pretty
starting
button.
button. Yeah, it's a really good starting button. It's kind of how Bison gets
Yeah.
damage.
Because he can see when see it hits and then go in the crouch light kick to confirm easily. And see
Yeah,
if
yeah, it's an
see
easy
if it's-
confirm.
Yeah. Ooh. Just solid fireball spacing. You're just winning with normal and fireballs, showing that basic, standard read.
Good tech.
Ooh, yeah, there it is.
Too far. That's actually one thing that I mean, Bison's anti-air normals are not very good. So when you see that he's like, when Ryu is right at, oh, there's that damage.
Wow.
Now he's got the life lead. Oh, there's baits to short you, but recovery upon
wow, yeah.
head stomp is too much. Devil's reverse that time. Spending the
Yeah.
just to get out.
Spell it out. Legendary's got all the meter now. You just have to be patient. Don't
He's got all the
fireball.
meter. He's got half a screen to walk back on.
Whenever he sees Bison, walk for it. Like that's when he should throw a fireball. Like right there. That's when he throw a fireball. Wait for him to walk forward. Ooh, good slide. Wow, that was a very smart throw. The throws at the end of rounds, man. Those are when it's the riskiest time to do that because a DP would have just blown that up.
Yeah. But man, staying alive. Sending it back. Someone made the adaptation. Oh, oops. Okay, there we go. But yeah, this is loser's bracket for tournament life. We're going into the last match again. Battle's staying alive. Oh gosh, you're right. We've had music off the whole time.
Oh no.
This is what happens when I don't ask for audio. Gosh.
Yeah, it might. Some people like it without the music. That's the atmosphere.
Yeah, but now it's just like sitting in silence of just.
Yeah.
Especially in times where I'm just like thinking of things to say when we got this this online downtime that we have in between every match. That minute or so of waiting.
One thing I find satisfying is when you go to a tournament and like the game's up really loud to where every sound is like a really like loud bang, so like a boom when the hit sound. It's like I love hearing that. It's like to me that's like synonymous with being at a tournament. I like that.
Yeah, we get that king of to get that killer instinct S hit stop.
Yeah.
Do you want to enter out of the score?
Why do I look at that?
Ooh, good tick throw. Alright. Okay, let's try to bait something there.
No.
Because we've seen that stand hard punch just to confirm.
Everybody's been hitting, been blocking that way.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Ooh, wow. Good executors.
Oh, man, good whip punish.
I think you're slightly ahead of me.
It's a possibility. Our connections are a little off.
Yeah.
So. Ooh, yeah, that blows up that reversal.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I just saw it there. Yeah, you're ahead of me.
Okay, okay, good blocks. He's gonna walk back. He's got a lot of screen behind him. He can stop Ryu from moving forward. He's got that down charge. Okay, safe slide. Kind of a risk. Ryu can react with any other button. Ooh, risky fireball, if you ask me. Yeah, you'll see that when he gets when you see Ryu walk into light kick, scissor kick range. If he's not walking out of it, then maybe a free chip or just getting clipped. Yeah, just like that. Boom. All right, Bounce 1 round away from moving on. Legendary Soldier 1 round away from going home. Oh, he's going for that jump air attack, the hell attack. Bounce with the meter. Don't throw a fireball. Ooh, get counter hit.
Yeah,
Ooh, does not confirm.
You're definitely ahead of me, so apologies.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair. Sometimes it happens. Oh wow, bold Shoryuken. Was looking for Bounce to hit a button, which, you know what? In that situation, I would have hit a button. Okay, just gets that free chip. Good jump back. Hard kick. If that would have juggled, he could have juggled into Ultra 2. Fancy stuff. Cool. Doesn't have the charge to go through it. Okay, let's see if he can make a comeback. Ooh, good EX scissor kick.